Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. It's been quite a while. Here we are in the Russian Grand Prix, so close to the end of the season now. Nobaharu and Matushita, we're going to compare our lap times together. Hopefully we are quite equal on pace, and if I can't remember correctly, we're about a second behind him on the medium, but we weren't pushing too much on the medium, so it doesn't really matter. Getting some resource points now from those practice programs. 687, that should be enough to get some, to save some more resource points for a potential, whatever you call it, regulation change. Hopefully we don't get one. Okay. So this is the last. I've recorded, I've finished season 1, by the way, so yeah, I'm a little bit behind compared to the actual thing. So we've got to whiz through these. Hopefully Abu Dhabi will be out next week, as I won't be recording this weekend. So yeah, I should be all caught up for next weekend for recording. Yeah, hopefully I am. Changing some power unit, changing back some power units for the qualifying ahead. Hopefully we can do well at Russia. Not my best circuit, but not my weakest circuit. So yeah, hopefully we can do well in qualifying. Here we are for qualifying then. Kimi Raikkonen sent at 33.7. I'm going slowly to get some, save as much as I can before the start of the lap. Alex Albon 31.8, but we're going to come across the line at the end of our first lap to set a 33.4. Not the best, but not the worst. We beat our teammate. We're going to go out for our second run, which turns out to be our best one. Going towards turn 1 now. We're already gaining some time, so we've got a better acceleration. Through turn 1, it's more of a straight than a turn, but yeah. Going towards turn 2 now, which should be turn 1, and going towards the long left hand of turn 3, making sure our tyres don't overheat, and making sure that we get as much time on our first lap as we can. Going through turn 4, braking nice and early, going on all the curbing on the outside. Going towards turn 5 now, braking the ground at 50. Clipping the orange curb on the inside and then clipping the curb on the outside. Going towards turn 6 now in sector 2, clipping the orange curb once again and braking just as the bridge disappears. Going towards the straight now, we're going to be braking about 50 meter board, I think. Going on to the second straight now, opening the DRS as soon as we can, and we are going to find out about our rival there in 13th. Pierre, so we just need to improve 3 more places. Braking just before 100 meter board in a straight line, otherwise we will lock up and go wide like we just did. But unfortunately, 3 temps up still, but we're going to be losing that time now. Going towards in the final sector now, turning in these awesomely slow corners. That's sarcastic, by the way. Braking just after the black board, going towards the final 2 corners now. Clipping the curb on the inside and getting the best run we can out the corner, 15th only, and we break the wing on the exit. Unfortunately, only 2 temps game on that lap, and unfortunately we couldn't gain any time on our final lap, so it is going to be P16 for the race. A little bit of work to be doing, but then again we are quite level on where we should be, so I can't really complain, can I?
Goodbye for now then, but we're really
so hopefully we can do quite well, and let's show our true talent, and if we can, that would be quite amazing. Hopefully we do. Just checking on Matushita's times, but yeah, Pierre Gasly unfortunately beat us in that qualifying session, which was unfortunate. He now goes 12 to 9 ahead of us, and hopefully we can claw that back before the end of the rivalry. Just past level 12 on the Team Acclaim. Hopefully we can bump that to level 13 soon before the end of the season. And now we want to check our emails about what Jeff was telling us. Yeah, just all that. Gonna save as much as we can, because we can't really spend anything, because we either don't have enough or we don't have enough upgrades on the capacity and on the thingies. Anyway, let's go to the base.
Welcome along then to Sochi and the Russian Grand Prix, one of 8 cities in the world to play host to both the Olympics and a Formula One race. It's a Grand Prix that's proven difficult to crack for anyone beyond the first 2 rows of the grid in recent years, so let's see if that can change today. Situated just 3 miles from the Georgian border, the 3.6 miles Sochi Autodrome has 2 notable overtaking opportunities into turn 1 and then turn 13. 18 corners in total here, 12 to the right and 6 to the left, and it's an average lap speed of around 130 miles per hour. Now, Anthony Davidson, I wonder, might we be in for some early pit stops today from the midfield teams, all trying to put some pressure on or disrupting things for the leaders up front?
If you're in the middle of the pack, you know, you got your own race to run. I don't think they're going to be thinking about causing trouble up front. However, closer to the head of the pack, don't be surprised to see some split strategies. If you're running second and third, for example, bringing one car in for an undercut while leaving the other one out there longer can put a lot of pressure on the leader and maybe force them into an error.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and Alexander Albon lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Hamilton, Max Verstappen, and Norris, Stroll, Leclerc, Sainz, and Daniel Ricciardo, Fiat, Perez, Kevin Magnussen, and Gasly, Ocon, the engineer, Roman Grosjean and Kimi Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Matushita, Latifi and George Russell ends our grid lineup. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
Here we are on the grid now for the Russian GP, and just before I forget, no more drive career mode as I am enjoying my team much more. Here we are for the 5 lights out now, and we're behind our rival Gasly. The lights go out and we get an okay start, and then we bob down in the second phase of the acceleration. Kevin Grosjean gets us into turn 1, and we accidentally go up his bum, collision with him. Going into turn 1 at turn 2 now, getting the move done on Grosjean, no, not quite. So we're just going to have to hang it in around turn 3 now, and hopefully we can close in enough on turn 4 to make a move. This we are. That's quite dangerous for me. Have to cut the corners to stay alongside. Not enough power in this Honda power unit of ours, but we make the move stick on Grosjean into sector 2 and turn 5. Hopefully now we can close on to the back of Magnussen and Gasly and get past them both and get close to the points, because getting some points would be quite nice, as it's not quite looking so good this so far. But we're going to make a move on Magnussen towards sector 3 now. We're going to go towards the outside towards turn 12. Easily done, and have a look on Gasly, but no, we're not close enough to make the move on him, so we're just going to defend from Magnussen, which we do, and going to the end of lap 1 now. Missed the apex of the final corner, unfortunately, but yeah, up to P15, we've gained position, not too bad. Factory pass and a 545, and we are going to come across the line to set a 36.8, not too bad. DRS is now enabled, as Jeff is telling us about. And end of lap 3, we are going to see some power loss, which is unfortunate, and hopefully we can live with that, as it's yeah, not really the most reliant on downforce. It's quite heavy on the power unit side, so yeah. 36.2 on that previous lap as we approach in the pit lane at the pit stop time. Power from the engine is going to be down slightly, unfortunately, but hopefully we can live with that. Going across the line now, it's close to our pit lane pit stop time. 1:36.3, which is not too bad. We closed a lot on Gasly on that previous lap, as Charles Leclerc ahead looks like he's holding everyone up. Pit window time now, so we're going to come in at the end of this lap along with Perez, and no one else coming in with behind us, almost speeding into the pit lane, which would not have been good. No one else coming in behind us, which is quite good. So hopefully we can close in on Stroll and Ricciardo, who's also pitting ahead of us, and maybe make the move on Gasly after we come out the pit lane. Come on, is it quick, boys? 2.1, fairly quick. Closed in a little bit on Stroll, but he's going to get away from us on the acceleration out of the pit lane, because we're not the best on the acceleration. That is something I need to work on. Going to lap 8 now. We're quite down on fuel, unfortunately. I haven't been saving. We lose the rear end on the final corner now, and going past the pit lane of everyone. There's Sergio Perez. We've jumped him. We're going to chop him off ever so slightly. I didn't see him until he was in my virtual rear view mirror. We've closed in on Gasly, kind of. But, yeah, we jumped Perez, so we are now in effectively P14. In DRS of our rival Gasly. Purple first sector, but that's only because of the DRS, and we set a 35.7 on that lap. Hopefully we can get close to Gasly, which it seems to for us to be doing. Going towards turn 11 and 12 now. You get DRS on Gasly, as there's a little bit of a voice correcting. Going towards turn 12 now, we're going to look towards the inside. We're quite far back, but we're going to make the move. He forces us right to the inside, but we have none of it. We make the move stick, and we are up into P13 now. Lap 12 of the race, 35.7 from that lap. Bounce bars and a 34.1, we're nowhere near that. And yeah, quite unfortunate actually. 36.2 to go on to the final lap, and yeah, not much happened apart from Bottas winning with a 1:33.6 on that last lap, with the fastest lap. So we're going to come across the line, win P13. Quite a good race from us from P16. I need to be more lively. That's a problem that I need to fix. I need to be more lively in the commentary.
That's a spectacular victory then, and with it, the championship is secure. It's been a magnificent season, and they thoroughly deserve the cheers of the crowd here today. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
At the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Even in this, Alex can't get a podium. He started second if I am correct, and he got fourth, so a little bit tough for Alex in the real world and the virtual world. Hopefully he can do well in the Bahrain GP in real life this weekend. I will be doing a 100% race on
Let's see what effect
live
this
stream, I
result
believe
has
it
had
will be.
on the driver's standards.
So yeah,
Points for
Alex
Valtteri
moving down to
Bottas,
fourth.
further
We
solidifying
beat
his
our
lead at the
rival
top
of
the
Pierre
table.
Gasly.
Now, let's discuss
Nobaharu
Alex, who would you
Matushita
say
getting
is
up
a
into
contender for
P19
driver of the
ahead
day?
of
But I'd like to say
Kimi
Esteban
Raikkonen. No
Ocon.
retirements
He's just
once
so
again.
gifted at getting getting the
I
most
believe
out of
that's
his
happened
tyres,
before.
and he showed that.
P13 in
Another
the Drivers'
clear win for
Championship
Mercedes as
still,
they managed to
and
secure the
P7 in the
Constructors'
Constructors.
title.
We
An
have pretty
incredible
much sealed that off.
performance for the whole team. Meanwhile,
So,
AlphaTauri's
yeah.
strong weekend
Hopefully we
allows them
can
to
get
continue
P7
their
and
march
get
up the
that
table.
lovely
After an event like that, who knows what the
amount
sport
of
has
money.
in store for us
And
next time.
yeah, I
Be sure
believe
to
Mercedes
join us
have won the
again as we
Constructors'
continue
Championship,
to bring you the
which is a
latest
little bit boring,
excitement
but
in
well
Formula
done for
One.
them for the 7th Constructors' title
Great work out
in a row.
yesterday. Let's have your thoughts. You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you?
Yeah, I did gain a lot of positions during the race. We're quite
You're
nimble
meeting
car.
all expectations. Would you say we all underestimated you?
Well, Sashi's fantastic. I'm always
How do
going
you
to
feel about
compliment
this
them.
team's performance this season?
I've really been impressed with them. You can see how hard they're working.
So talk us through what happened between you and your rival today.
Yeah, they great driver. They gave me a run for my money, and the team,
Appreciate your time.
because yeah, quite good. Here we are then, rivalry breakdown. We beat Pierre Gasly in almost every aspect. We both finished the race, and we both get a penalty-free race. So 14-13 now. Hopefully a good race in Japan should see us get ahead of him. But you never know. Well, I know what happens. I'm not going to tell you. You can bribe me with money, but yeah, I'm not going to tell you. Getting some cash now. Didn't get any constructor points, unfortunately, and we lost some damage. So we're only going to get 50,000 from that, and 2.48 million to spend. But I think I do spend on durability or something. Streamlined suspension arms come in for the aerodynamics, and we're going to be looking at the activity timeline now, and we are going to go with second driver PR filming for now. Maybe going to be changed. Going to look at, I do believe we go for Sashi team building, power aerodynamic upgrades, power equipment upgrade, and the simulator trainer. So yeah, not too bad. So we're going to get rid of them. Go Sashi team building, power equipment upgrade, and then simulator training, and we can go for one more. So we obvious one to go for is sponsor event, as it's the only one we can do. So we do that, and we're gonna advance time now. Sashi team building, power equipment upgrade, nice. Get some more money. We are now on 3.55 million. So I do believe we go for powertrain, actually, quality control. So that means that our upgrades for the power should fail less often. So we've got enough for some perks, so we are going to go with some power mapping. And yeah, no perks for Matushita at the moment though, because we haven't given them enough to get some perks. But unfortunately, as stupid as I am, I don't look at getting any things. I thought I did. Oh, that's what I spend them on. Durability, failure. Unfortunately, quality control for the department has not worked, and we've got some failures. I hope you do realise that's a joke, because for one, we need to upgrade the quality control a little bit more, and then we will get some more Sashi upgrade. But until next time, I've been Racengineer. Like, subscribe and whatnot. Join the Discord in the link in the description. Comment your thoughts and show your constructions of your interest. But until next time, I'm an Racengineer, and I'll review your highlights. Ta-ta. I don't know why I said that. Goodbye.
To explore right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.